Hello all, welcome back. I'm Grace Graham and this is Anti-Racism Made Simple. So now we're going to focus on being empowered. So we started off with fear, learning, growing, and now we are in the empowered stage where we feel proper confident about talking about this wonderful subject. So kind of statements you might, I can't say statement. Anyway, the kind of statements or things you might be feeling or hearing or saying are things like, I learn from my mistakes and constantly work to improve and be better in this type of scenario or this conversation. I accept that some are uncomfortable about talking about race, ethnicity, culture. So remember, if you're watching this halfway through, this is about statements that you're thinking, feeling, hearing, okay? I recognise that anti-racism is a collective responsibility, and I've been saying this throughout my conversations on anti-racism, okay? People who think and look differently to me are part of my network. If you have people who look differently to you, think differently to you, you know, it makes the conversation so much richer, okay? So I fully encourage that. And if you are there already, brilliant, keep it going. I have the power to change things. We all have the power to change things. Even if you think you don't, you do. Everybody does. At some point, I felt powerless until I had a conversation with somebody about this topic that absolutely opened me up. Really, really, really opened me up. Okay? And that's why I love this subject. I challenge racism with confidence when I see it. And it doesn't mean that you've got to beat someone up because they're being racist. There's lots of different ways to challenge racism. And I will talk about that another time. But honestly, it doesn't mean getting arrested or anything like that. There are ways where you can do it in a really, really calm manner. I've become more courageous and resilient when it comes to anti-racism because I understand it and what it is. I support others who sit with their own discomfort. Because when you sit with your own discomfort, you can help others sit with theirs. And finally, I am, because we are, actively anti-racist. So we've gone through a little myriad here of taking yourself from being in a fear zone, learning, growing, and to feeling empowered. So let's keep the conversation going. If you want to share this video, please do. If you want to comment, please do. And I do recognise that there will be people who make comments which are unsavoury, but you just got to think, where are you at? All right. So take care.